Hello there, internet friends. This is Too Old for Gaming, and today we're on Ostrowno, and I am playing as the SAS, and I'm going to do something a little fun. I'm going to make an attempt to get into this town on the other side of the lake. I don't have any mortars in Phase A, so I've asked my team if they could drop smoke for me. So let's see if they do it. We're obviously going to try to help hold this town as well. And you can see my commando tank busters heading over right now, along with some N3 commandos and N4 assault commandos. And I'm going to change the view to just me. So, we've got the commando Vickers gun set up in the church. We are stopping them from getting into our side of the town. The M42, 45 is firing as well. Commandos N10 moving up aggressively close, keeping the Staghound back so he doesn't get hit by a Panzerschreck or Panzerfaust. And my tank busters are making it across the lake here.
Medic!
Seemingly unspotted. Vickers holding down the fort over here, shooting at that FS Jaeger squad who's got the sniper rifle, but they are pinned down because the M42 is putting on some fire along with the Strelke team. PO2 spotting for us.
Medic!
And my Staghound Mark 1 getting shot at by that Pac 40 who squeezed in here and can just see through the smoke. He is destroyed. We do kill a sauce troop with our Vickers, and they're getting in close to them. These guys are really deadly. My commando N10 firing at that Pac 40 though. 2 Vickers Ks. Doing a good job of adding suppression, and a Hurricane coming in, helping to destroy him, but we're still taking sniper fire from this squad over here. But the commandos are ready. We're in the town. Let's see if we can clear it out. Jaegers have fallen back from the commando fire, maybe trying to see what's going on over here, but they don't realize I got 3 Stents and 4 Thompsons waiting for him. Willie Pete goes off, gets a lot of suppression, doesn't do a direct hit, and we've got him pinned down. I'm gonna chase them down and get them to surrender. So we end up taking this flag. That was huge. Looks like the Romanians are holding us off on the other half of our side of the lake. So my 1 Vickers went down to probably sniper teams. I'm bringing in Commando Vickers again. Try to keep him off this flag. I really don't want him to getting across the street here. We've got an Achilles in back here. If you try to push through in this area with a tank or something, you'll be able to cover it. And it looks like there's a BMW coming in here. I'm not sure if that's just recon, a sniper, flamer team. Commandos really took a lot of damage. I don't think they have a whole lot of units left. Maybe just 1 guy. My Vickers spotting these guys out in the open. And we got more trucks coming in. We got this Vickers over here doing a good job of helping out. That guy's in a world of hurt right now. Horch cars coming in. We get destroyed by sniper rounds. And there's an HS-129. Somehow he spotted my Achilles. The ZR 25 mil, not able to stop it, blows up the Achilles. I've got reinforcement Staghound Mark 1s coming in. We still have this town over here, but you saw those trucks come through, so I'm a little bit worried. And looks like we've got a couple squads advancing on our position. These N4 assault teams, max range on them is 100 meters. They don't even get 120 or 150. Commandos N3 with the dual Bren gun and Lee Enfield taking tons of fire from their own Bren guns that were captured and some FG-42s. Staghound in the town able to push these guys out, but we've been wiped out of our position here. Gonna be able to keep them back with that Vickers, and
Ready for action, sir.
These guys got pinned so fast. I'm trying to drag them out and get this assault team in a position where they can do some good.
Please, don't
surrenders to something. Just a two-man squad. It was a Flammenwerfer, and the assault squad is destroyed. More sniper fire from this Jaeger squad. And another FW-190 coming in, trying to take out my Staghound. We've got two in here now, and a Dushka. He's on fire. Is he going to get destroyed? Nah, it makes it away. Too fast. Commando Vickers gets pinned on the move. But I've got another N10 unit coming back in with these Vickers guns. Vickers are 2,700 rounds of ammo, does 40 suppression, rate of fire super high. And fortunately for me, it doesn't have like a 50 mil here or 75 set up. I'd be putting one right here. If I had a 75, I'd put a rate back here and cover the whole town. So I really lucked out here. The Vickers and the Staghound doing a great job. He's got dual Browning 1919s. Just covered in machine gun fire right now. Got a T-34 85 backing us up, a leader card too, and some more 25 mils. Really concerned about the aircraft that are being called in here. Everybody tends to play this deck as the SAS with off-map or airplanes. I'm going to give you a little hint. I'm not doing that this round. I'm going to do it the hard way. And we're going to use infantry and combined arms to capture flags. HS-129 coming back in, but triple 25 mils, putting lots and lots of fire on him. He's forced off. Is he going to get destroyed? Man, that thing is just indestructible. We saw something here get bombed. So I was moving in the Staghound, but you never know if they're fully suppressed or partially suppressed. I changed my mind because I've got no infantry support right now to just kind of wheel around the town here so that I don't get ambushed going down the main thoroughfare. Strelke squad firing at that 20 mil, but gets some fire in return and dies. One man left in this Sniper Jaegers team. Quite the pain. And my Commando Tank Buster's still holding down the fort over here. So if he tries to bring any reinforcements through this road, they will be able to blow them up because there's no way he's going to spot them. I'm moving my Staghound out here, pretty risky. See what's in here, and then there's a tank coming. It's a Nashorn, which is very bad news. I see that and try to get the Staghound that's over here out of the way, but he's too quick to fire and takes him down with one shot. 20 mil though, probably going to get destroyed by that T-34. Does get destroyed, not sure which unit it was, and the Nashorn's here. And I'm pretty sure he's aiming at that T-34-85. Misses on the first shot. Gonna be able to get him behind cover, hopefully. Need him. But we've got another squad stuck in here, and they don't have any AT, which is fortunate for us. I did start bringing over another team here, but he noticed what I was doing. 2 assault teams and the N10 team. And I'm taking a lot of Bren gun fire, and he dies right before getting out. But we managed to get 2 ducks over, and I see that he's got an 81 here, so let's see if we can take him out. Not much going on. He's got this unit here, 81 mil in the woods, trying to probably bomb our 25 mils since we're putting so much fire on him. And we've got a bunch of 76.2s firing too. Not really in my zone. We had a guy put up smoke here, which was great. And uh-oh, we've got another car. 5-man squad, MG42. Oof. Commandos, I had to redirect them onto that MG42. Try to get this assault squad over. Takes 2 casualties. Stuck in the open, throws off the Willie Pete and destroys the 81. Now trying to do some fire maneuver here through the woods. Commandos keeping fire on that MG42. He's taking 3 casualties. And the Royal Marines get in range and destroy the machine gun squad. Good job, Commandos. Things are going pretty well. Could have been a lot worse. So, haven't recapped this flag yet. Haven't got this one. I would say not enough units yet to cap it, but looks like he's going to bring in a recon plane to see what I'm doing over here. Still got our tank busters to guard our left flank. My second Achilles is in to prevent any tanks from moving down the center. And we're maintaining control of the hilltop here to our right. All of these Romanian infantry just getting pushed back into the woods, and a car driving out in the open. Very lucky. I take it that's probably another MG42. Very fortunate. Wish we had some machine guns up here. It'd be more effective. Nashorn spotting something. Looks like these Chernos. He really wants to know what's going on up here right now, which I find hilarious. Bringing in more tank busters since we really don't. I mean, none of these guys have any tank busting capability. We've got an 85 mil and an Achilles. My N10 commando unit is taking fire here as we found a couple flak 20 mils and tried to get him in range. Was able to take out one, but he had 2, and he takes heavy casualties. So we're down to 3. Basically got 7 guys over here right now. And I marked the 20 mil. Never know how long these matches are going to go on. I obviously got aircraft on my deck as the SAS, so might want to bring them in at some point. So, what am I doing?
Artillery at your orders.
Bringing in the Centaur. These things are really good. I feel like they're too good, to be honest. 95 mil. 7,000 meters of range. Almost 5,000 blast. And now we've got Andrusha fire at the Nashorn. Very inaccurate, making him scared. Is he going to kill it? Looks like we've got 220 mils in here. Gets him to fall back. That hit it? And he's destroyed. Andrushas are, I think, the most powerful rockets in the game. I hate facing them. So I've got my Centaur on that 20 mil. And I've got a Crusader AA. I want to get his recon out of here. So these guys are 100 points. They've got 3 20 mils. So they're legit. We're at a 1913 now. We've managed to take all this area. It looks like my commandos are getting attacked right now. And my shells, the 95 mil shells, are starting to come down. We've held them back here. No real progress on our end, but we're holding our flags, which is really all we need to do at this point. We need to get this flag. No reason we shouldn't have this flag yet. I think we can get these 2 flags at least. Like we'll see where it goes, but I'm confident with what we've got up here. We've got the whole hilltop, got this supported. We're like 10 feet from that flag, so. And you'd see any reinforcements coming in, so he's not reinforcing it at all. More Andrusha fire over at a Tiger sitting out in a field. Not sure I would have wasted on that. Oh, he ends up getting him though. Let's see, we had AA right here destroying our stuff. Might as well, I would have fired it at that. So, we're locked right now. Looks like they've pushed through to capture this zone here. We've got a ZIS-2 covering the road. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of defense. Very thin defense over here. Tank busters spotting an infantry squad in the light woods. All right, I'm bringing up a recon group. These have to be the worst armored vehicle in the game because they have no weapons, but it's still something you can hop in and hop out of that has a little bit of armor. And one thing I think that's weird, maybe somebody from UGen could answer this. I can't see anyone over here. I set it on defensive fire, and he's firing at somebody who's hidden. So I never saw somebody pop up here, but he's firing in that area. It's, Oh! Oh man, Panzerschrecked. Forgot about the guy. I kill him basically immediately, but I lose that squad. I think it was 25 points. I had a Kerbal wagon coming in over here. HS-129. Taking tons of fire. Those 25 mils just really not doing it. Might just be me, but I feel like they used to kill more often. We've got an 85 up here now. Probably not going to be able to get much through. And now, since we're in Phase B, I've got my N45 commandos moving in, getting this flag, reinforcing that area. And then since we blew up that Panzerfaust, felt pretty good about moving in my commandos. And so I'm moving the guys on the ground first. He gets his truck destroyed. I bail out. We've got the Bren gun and 7 Lee Enfields firing. And there's that Flammenwerfer that surrendered my guy before, but he's getting tore up by 25 mil.
We need morphine here.
And he surrenders. So looks like we maybe got 1 or 2 more squads left in the town, but we've got 3 in a T-34-85 helping us out. And Stern Pioneers find my commandos. Not going to be able to survive that. Try to get them out, but they die. And since this field team got blown up, yeah, the car is 5 points. 5 points of them should. You should put a Bren gun in it or something. I'm sure they had one. I've got the field team, which is 20 points, so it's 25 points. It wasn't a huge loss, but it's always annoying when you get killed in a vehicle. So we've got this flag now. Told you guys we could take these 2 flags, especially when I got a T-34-85 backing me up, keep my Achilles hiding right now. No reason to expose him until we need to use him. I mean, these guys, in terms of frontal plate, I think it's 75 mils. 1944, and most things are going to be able to penetrate that. So use it for ambush. Moving my reconnaissance team up to see what's going on up here before I move my commandos in. I think all these commandos have excellent stealth. They got very good stealth. These guys have exceptional stealth. So 20 mil still alive even after the Centaur fire. I started firing at this one out here, the Recon 37, but decide I've got my infantry more focused in this area, so let's take that 20 mil out so we can walk him across first. And we got a Boston bomber coming in. Ballsy move. Looks like we got 3 AA guns. Manages to get his load off. 4 AA guns. There's another one going over there. He's probably going to pay for it with his life, though. Gets that flak 20 mil. Man, these things are indestructible. And notice he was trying to move Pioneers in. Commando Tank Buster's not going to do much about that, but we have our T-34 friend here who's able to keep him pinned down. We're lucky that this Martyr didn't move. Could have got a shot on him and a pen. And now he's trying to firebomb us, but just way too much AA. You know, in that instance, when you've brought in that many planes, and you're trying to break a position, bring in artillery. So, continuing to move up my Crusader. We've got some Strelky over here into the force. That's huge if we can get that reinforced. And there's a Nashorn now shooting at another T-34. Both get penetrations. I'm redirecting my Centaur fire on him to try and help out that T-34-85, and they trade and die. So we got Strelke SVTs moving up. We're going to try to capture another flag. It's a 1913 with 11 minutes to go. Brought in a leader to back these guys up. He also has a sniper rifle and a Piat. Kerbal Wagon getting spotted by a T-34, but is able to get out safely in time. Probably an MG-42. Because if it was AT, he'd be firing already. We're dealing with a PaK-40 now. Shooting at infantry. But, so I redirect my artillery fire there. I need to get more guys over here before I push up. So let's take a look at the rest of the map while we wait for reinforcements. Done a good job at taking this forest. These two forests are huge for this side. I mean, if you can get machine guns and tank guns in here, you're cutting all this off. And it's very easy to grab that flag. And, like, if you had, I don't know, some tanks in here, you got two players playing together, it works out really well. I can show you guys another map where I was the Fallschirmjäger and was able to we were able to win that match in like 10 minutes. So Cherno's holding on to the town here, but it looks like we got some SDKFZ 251-7s with 28mm APCRs coming in. The only thing they're going to be able to shoot at is this Churchill and the Dragoni and the half-track. Not going to be able to do anything about these guys. So we've managed to get pretty deep into enemy lines here, and I've moved my commando units up far enough that we're able to capture this flag. Bring in a Vickers to back them up. There's obviously units in here. And I moved my other Vickers up that was back here, and I've moved a commando sniper into the church bell tower just to be cheeky. So the 45 units are 20 points and 11-man squads. I mean, it's a pretty big deal when they're a commando squad. I'm not sure how much buff that gives them. I haven't looked at the stats, but I know it definitely helps. This N10 unfortunately doesn't have a Piat to take out this 251. We're dealing with a bunch of Romanians again. They push us off the point here, and my commando tank buster is being attacked by a Pioneer squad in the woods. We've got a ton of SVT squads moving in and trying to get these Vickers into position. So I'm down to one squad over here. I'm leaving. The reason I'm leaving this guy here is in case he's trying to bring in trucks or tanks, I can get a Piat on him. I'd rather do that. Like, I can lose this guy and move more in through the woods, but I don't want to see stuff come through this road on my right flank, so I'm leaving this man here, in case you're wondering. Moving the Achilles up to take on that Panzer IV, now that we've got something to fire at that's worthwhile. Firing at that worthless truck, and not able to pull him back until he fires two shots, misses. I pull him back, but he's going to get destroyed here. I moved in a Sherman 5DD as well into the town. I'm trying to get this Achilles in position to take out the Panzer IV. Get the Sherman up here to support the infantry with its 50 cal and the Browning. And the HE shells are pretty decent too. So my commandos getting fired on here. I take them out of auto cover and just place them behind the building. So we got a Grilla there. Grilla's open top, so I redirect my Centaur fire there. These guys have radios and should cover the area. And it looks like we have a ton of guys to deal with. My commander tank busters firing at the 251. Miss! Double-vetted, guys. Come on, you can't miss. Get some with the second Piat shot. It's got 10 shells left. Let's see if we can take out this 251 across the open field. Definitely a risky move.
Oh, shit. Enemy spotted.
Takes a casualty. First Piat goes off. Is able to destroy him. And I've got more of these 20-point commando squads in here now. Feeling pretty good, so moving up the Sherman 5 and a Wolverine. Wolverines have 75 Achilles, 75, so I think it's just the gun's different. Same platform. I might be wrong.
Commando ready, sir.
So moving these commandos here, and then we'll go straight up through the woods. We're at a 1913, so it's not like we're running out of time to cap this flag here. I did bring in some demo squads. My Vickers goes down probably to 81 mil mortar fire. The demo squads have flamethrowers and Thompsons and satchel charges, and that Pack 40 is still up. How annoying. I dropped so many shells on him from the Shentar, he's almost out. Look at that. Still alive. Commando N10 taking fire from the Pioneer squad, who's got an MG-34. The two Vickers, though, I mean, we're in light woods. These guys, maybe it's because they're commando, their suppression isn't going up like crazy. So let's get that Sherman in there before these guys get annihilated. Almost in range. And say goodnight. You guys are not going to get out of this one. Alright, looks like we finally shelled and destroyed that Pack 40 just in time as I was bringing in airborne paras to reinforce this position so we can maintain control of this flag. We're at a 1913 with 3 minutes to go. 20, 40, 60, 80 points moving forward. I think that's a single Sherman. Oh, that's 75. Some of them are 80.
Jack's down.
So Pioneer squads firing at my Commando 45s here in the buildings. Moving up the Wolverine to provide some fire support. Not the best platform for it, but it's got a 50 cal and 9 rounds of HE left. But decides that he's going to fire at snipers like 2,000 meters away instead of the guys right in front of him.
We need morphine here.
Commandos able to push forward and take the flag. Do not want to advance the Sherman without infantry support. You saw all the units in here. You saw that they had Panzerschrecks earlier. We've only seen one Panzerschreck. Commandos taking fire from Assault Pioneers recruits in it. 251. And we got more Pioneers down here. 2 half-tracks to deal with. The Piat going off. Misses on the first shot. Sherman, though, in line to take him down. And the Piat beats him to it. Commando's still living over here, but getting chewed up by that 251. And now a 20 mil's been spotted by my airborne paras. And we are able to destroy him. More reinforcements coming in. Got 2 assault squads here. My Vickers is firing at these guys trying to get across the road. And our combined arms efforts able to hold off the enemy from recapturing their flag. At 10 seconds to go, Wolverine putting 50 cal fire on these Pioneers, and the Vickers are doing it too. And guys, we were able to take 3 flags this time. And that was pretty fun, and we didn't use any air or off map, so you can use the SAS without air and off map. I never see it, but you can do it and be successful. So let's take a look at our team stats. Not a high killing game because it went by fast. 646 to 365. Our kills, our N10 unit, got a Pack 40 and Sauce Troop. Commando assault teams. We got that MG42 and the 81. We also got a sniper team. We've got these guys getting a Panzerschreck in the assault team. 45s getting flame like 3 squads here. A Crusader AA managed to shoot down that 129, which was a pain at the beginning. Centaur finally killed the Pack 40, and the airborne Paras Piat took out 2 half-tracks. So in terms of losses here, that Sauce Troop, those guys are dangerous, man. Like, if you ever are on the Fallschirmjäger teams, bring these guys into towns. They're really, I think they're really, really solid. They do a good job of clearing things out. They have Molotovs. They're awesome. Nashorn took out that Staghound I tried retreating. Panzerschreck took out that Recon team for 25 points, and then 75 mil took out a Vickers. So not a whole lot of losses here. The biggest one we had was this Achilles, which I think was, what, 95 points. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the matchup. A bit different probably from what you're used to experiencing. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.